Welcome back to Papercraft Possibilities. This is Susan. Welcome to the craft room. And today I'm going to be working with a collection called The Great Escape from Cocoa Vanilla. And I must tell you, this cardstock is incredible. It's super hefty. I like that. And you get 2 of each paper, so I've gone ahead and I've turned over all the different designs here. So here you see, so here's the duplicate page to that. And I just wanted to share the papers with you before I got started. A nice stripe, and so many of these could be used for something other than just, outdoor pictures. This one would be fun for even a college page. Here's some compasses, some feathers, a nice plaid. Anytime we've got a plaid, I'm in. Here is a paper tone, or a wood tone. And this is almost just, it's a geometric type print. Stars, be great for a little boy page. This one I love for a baby nursery page. In particular, it might be pretty for a boy, but even a girl. But I like this a lot, and I think I'll be using that for a nursery page. A geometric. And then here's a black, but on the black geometric kind of hash marks. On the opposite side are some cut aparts, which I've already done one sheet of this. So I'm thinking about using them on my pages today. And let me share a couple other things with you before I show you my pictures. Hopefully you can see with the glare here, so you can hold them. Here's some foam title stickers. And you have plenty on here to use. And quite a few stars, some exclamation points. And here are some chipboard stickers. What I like about these is they're individually have, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. They each have stickers on the back, so you can cut, they're all individual, and the sticker back is cut out also. And 1 or 2 more things here. I have a sticker sheet with some word strips and some various other stickers here, and these are called the accessory stickers. And now on to what I want to include on this page. I'm going to start doing some of my RV trips. And this is one where my husband and I bought our grill, and he was putting it together. This is a place called Cava Robles in, I think it's in, my goodness, where is it? It's Cava Robles RV Resort in Northern California. I'll put the information later on the page. So this was the pool, and this place was like staying at a 5-star hotel. It was a really nice place. And these are the little bungalows that you can rent to stay there. This was the clubhouse, which had a bar, a meeting room, a pool. This was the front porch of the registration. And here you could rent bikes, you could rent golf carts, you could purchase wood if you wanted to. Here we are opening up the Blackstone. Husband, I love him. This is the front desk when you check in. And this is, doesn't this look like a really nice hotel? And this is an RV place. So this was the front desk. And just some more of our putting together the Blackstone. So that is going to go on the page. And then I have a brochure here. And I'm going to kind of take this apart a little and use that. And I have a map of the location. And I wanted to circle where our lot was, which is right over in here. And I wanted to include that in on the 2 pages I'll put together. So let me run the intro for you, and we'll get started on putting these pages together. All right, so I've laid out the pictures in somewhat the format that I want. And I'm gonna do some flip-flaps here. These are just different areas of the campsite that I wanted to remember. And so I'll do 3 flip-flaps on the outside of this page. I'm just remembering that I cut these in a different size. So I'm gonna have to do some fancy footwork there. We'll have to see what I can do. Then on here I've made a pocket with the Pocket Thoughts dies, and I love this. And I knew I had a lot of travel pages to create, and I have a lot of memorabilia that I collect along the way. So I wanted these to use on those pages. So I went ahead and I die cut this out of one of the papers I had shown you earlier. And what I'm going to be doing with this, like I think I mentioned, I put our site down here, and I wanted to keep this because it was just, I don't know, it was just a really cool place. So I'm going to fold this up like this, I believe, and put it down in here. And then I'm going to bring in some, just some details, like the dates we were there and the name of the place, although it's here, but Palo Robles is the city that it's in, so it's kind of confusing. So I'm going to put the name of the resort here. And then I'm probably going to put in some journaling on a tag so I can identify each of these pictures and why they're here. So let me get some of this planned out and I'll be right back with you. And welcome back. So I've got a lot of this taped down. So I've broken down the brochure over here and just taped the portion of it right here. I think it's a 4" by probably 10". And then I've come in with a strip of like a chevron pattern. Hopefully you can see that. So I've done that. I've cut out this little envelope, which we had talked about earlier. Then I forgot to tell you about the die cuts I also had with this set. So I brought out some of those. I think I'm going to tape that there and put this right in there. Then I have a tag set. And this is from scrapbook.com. I believe it is. I always hear put when I use these, so I know if it's worthwhile to keep or if I should donate it or resell it. So, and all of my items in my craft room, I do put that, if you're wondering what those dates are. So let me see if I can figure, oh, this is from Hero Arts. So this is a die set that I use for tags. And so what I'm gonna do here is cut out a white tag and put that back here and then do my journaling on here. Then I think I had mentioned previously that I made an error and I made the pictures the wrong size for our flip-flops. So what I'm going to do is cut these down slightly more so they fit in this pocket, and I'm going to put them inside of there along with this journaling tag and along with a layout of the campground. So that'll all go in this little pocket. And then I kind of went through these die cuts and I brought in this Wild by Nature. I'm going to put this over on my husband's picture over here. And there were some of these word dies. One is Explore, one's Adventure, one's Roam. And I brought in some of this yellow paper and I've cut some strips. And what I'm going to do with these strips is lay them on the bottom of each picture. And they should all be the same length. And then I'm going to put these words kind of resting on these pictures. So I believe I'm going to do the adventure up here. And I'm going to do the roam down here. And we'll do the explore here. And I have a little trailer, which my husband and I had a travel trailer. So I think I'm going to put that up there, and I might even bring that up just a little. And I'm going to get out some of my jute rope from Stampin' Up and use it here on the tag. And then one of the things too I wanted to show you is just to give myself a little bit more room in this pocket. What did I do with it? Here it is. I'm going to use some thin foam tape. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put it as close as I can to the center of this die cut. And I think that'll give me some more room in that pocket. Let me get my non-stick scissors here. Kind of cut it as an angle just to kind of match that, the way the die cut has been cut at an angle there. Let's see. I'm going to do this a little bit less at an angle. It's almost straight. And bring that in here. And on a lot of my other pages, one of the things besides my photography that I enjoy doing when we're traveling is I pick up stickers from each of the locations that I'm at. And they're usually in the gift shops by all the postcards. So on a lot of my other pages, you'll see me use those stickers, and those are going to kind of dictate what colors I use on the page, what collections of paper. So let's see how this works. Cross your fingers, everyone. I don't think I've ever done this with foam tape before. All right, now I'm going to get out my T-ruler, which I just had. Here we go. I'm going to remove one of these here just so I can level this up. And because this 3D foam tape, once it's down, it's down. Let's see if I can level it up with this picture down at the bottom. Oh my goodness, you guys, I think that's gonna work. Let's see. We'll put this in here for right now. All right, I think it's gonna work. So let me do some cutting of some things and some more gluing down a few items, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, I've got a lot of this nailed down. I just realized I didn't do this over here. When I say nailed down, I mean glued down or pasted down or whatever. But I've decided, I did get my pictures in here, but I do want a longer tag. So I'm gonna show you all a little trick in case you didn't know. I gotta get this ruler the right way. I think I wanna come in and do maybe a 9-inch long tag. Maybe a little bit less. I'm thinking I could add some decor onto the top of it too. All right, so let's do 8.5, and I can always cut that off. So what I want to do is I want to bring this in. Let's see how I can describe this. Okay, I'm laughing at myself because I'm going to be transparent here. So much for my little trick I thought I had. It didn't work. So basically, I cut a strip of paper as long as I wanted, and then I'm bringing back in the die cut that I had made, and I'm just going to copy out these measurements at the top. And I believe I'm going to bring in, I call them a grommet. I don't know what everyone else calls them, but a little metal, okay, grommet, or some people could call them a brad, but I call it a grommet. And I'm going to mark out here where I want to put the hole. So bear with me, I'm pulling out my little hole maker. Love this thing. Okay, let's see if this little hole will work here. See, on this particular tool, you can go to any hole you want, and this thing will punch through metal. I mean, it's strong, and it's also very heavy. It can be used as a weapon if you needed it. Let's hope you never need it. Okay, so there is that. I just want to put this in here, and before I go to, yeah, I'm happier with that. And I could put something up here. I might want to go slightly shorter. Let me see. I just want it to look in proportion. And if need be, I can always make 2 of them. That'll be okay. If I have more to say, I can always double these up and put some more in there. Okay. So, grommets. Let me pull that out. Okay, I wanted to go over a couple things with you. Just so we know where my confusion comes in at. These are brads, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me down in the comments down below. This little tray I got on Amazon, oh my gosh, probably about a year ago. And I just love how tiny these are. And they're great for our scrapbook pages and for our cards for that matter. I mean, that's pretty tiny if you can, I'll hold it up close. And I just love the colors. And this was very inexpensive. So I'll see if I can find that and put it down below. Then I was recently at a scrapbook show and I was looking for something for a military page, and I'll share that with you on the next video. But these turned out beautifully. These are very large, and this is what I would call a grommet. And so I'll pull out my other tool, something that squishes this on the page. I use these gold ones on a military page for Air Force, and I thought it turned out really well. And these are just really big. So if you can get your hands on these, I've forgotten the name of the company. If I can think of it, I'll put it down below too. But then I thought today I'm just going to use my tiny ones. So I'll take out one here and pull out my tool. Again, I'm in my drawers over here, off screen. Can hear all the clunking around. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna push this through the hole. Sometimes I need to make the hole bigger, and I think in this instance I will. So let's go back to this tool. I'm using a 3/16 size, and you push this through the hole. And you could also, if you wanted to change the color of these, you can take Sharpie pens to these and recolor them. So then there's this tool. It's put out by We Are Memory Keepers. And if I knew the name of it, I would tell you, but I don't. I'll see if I can find that for you below too. And you put this on there. Let me see, I'll explain more in a minute. And you press as hard as you can. And what it does is it squishes the back for you so it won't come out. I think I could still do it a little bit more. Not gonna lie to you, when you get sore hands, it's a little hard to do. So what this is right here is there's this little part that sticks up right. See if I can point it from underneath right here. And you line up the bottom of your grommet with that, and then you come down really hard and it squeezes the back of this metal piece. So I like to use that quite a bit. So there's that. So let me put together a few extra things. I'll be right back with you and we can sign off on this video. All right, I wanted to bring you back on for this part. I'm using some of the Stampin' Up Baker's Twine Essential Packs. And there are 4 different tones in here, all natural tones, which I love. Perfect for all my outdoor stuff. Let me back up here. I've taken off quite a bit here because I wanted it to be a little bulkier. So let me see if I can tell you how long. It's about 12 inches. And I'm going to fold it once, and then I'm going to fold it again. And the end part that is wound up twice, I'm putting through the hole. And then once I put it through the hole and not pull it back through, I'm gonna take this loop here and pull the strings through to the back. And that way you have a loop. Now there is going to be still a loop at the top. I'm gonna cut that. And I'm gonna cut these a little bit shorter. And then if I'm not mistaken, we can find out together, is I believe these are like embroidery floss. So they can kind of be separated. Yeah. I kind of want to just kind of rough these up so they look a little bit more like, you know, not so formal, if you will. More like camping. So I'll go through when we're not on camera and do those a little bit more. You'll see those in the picture. And I just realized, again, I forgot to do my 3D foam dots on this piece. So let's do that. I think this one got a little close to the edge. Anyways, I think that about does it. So what I will do is I'm gonna do some more stuff to this, I think, just to dress it up a little bit. And I may do some more things up here. And all right, I've decided to add this fun times title up here. And I've made a mark down at the bottom and I'm lining this up with the left-hand side of my page. And because these are individual stickers on the back, I'm pulling off this adhesive portion and I'm just kind of pushing this down in the hole. And this should give me the perfect spacing. Some of the backs are wanting to come off. So this is what I'll often do when I'm doing things with my Cricut too, is I'll line back up my template, the negative portion, so I know how to space these out and line them up. Because I'll be honest with you, that is not my strength of keeping things straight. So this helps me out a great deal. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, and I've got the star. Let's hope this one comes off easier. Yeah, got this one, no problem. All right, let's put him back in his little house. Okay, now let's just pray that this all comes back up okay. Because we want the fun reveal, don't we? Okay. Goodness, Mr. Star, stay there. I think we did it. I think we did it. And there's a couple more stars in here, so I'm probably going to add those there. There we go. I think we got it. So I'll add a few more stars here. And then I don't think this collection, I don't think I mentioned these before. If I did, please forgive me. But these stars come with this collection too. So, but I'm thinking I might like to use these because they have, you know, a same matte finish as this one. So anyways, there you go. And once again, I'm going to say thank you for joining me in my studio. And all of the product will be listed below. And hopefully you'll give us a like, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. And until next time, bye-bye.